Welcome to the social science class, children. And today we are going to start the revision of the chapters which are coming in your test 3. So let's start a revision. As we all know that your test paper will be divided into two sections, section A and section B. Section A will be objective and section B will be your subjective. So let's start the revision of section A. Question 1. Fill in the blanks. A. The dash dig out sites to study human history. The answer is archaeologist. B. Floating of wood in water gave them the idea of making dash. So floating of wood gave the idea to whom? To the early man. And what did they make? Rafts. C. Discovery of wheel made travel easier and faster. So here the dash is about wheel. D. Early humans found that the seeds grew into dash. Yes, children, seeds always grew into plants. E. Early man lived in dash. Early man lived in caves. F. Sharp stones were used by early man to dash. Definitely, that age was our stone age tools were made, or we call that age as a stone age because the tools were made from the stone. And for what purpose they use? They used to hunt animals. G. Early humans learned to grow food and became farmers. H. The early humans were scared of dash. What they were scared of? They were scared of lightning and thunder. I. Early man was a food gatherer. Question 2. Name them. A. Kept early humans warm. What kept early humans warm? Fire. B. Early humans looked like whom? Apes. C. These were the first of the early humans, hominids. D. One who hunts and gathers food in the forest. The answer will be hunter gatherer. E. Logs were cut into round discs to make these. We all know that early men saw the rolling wood, log of wood coming down from the mountains, and they got the idea to make the wheel from it. So what was discovered? That was invention. What was invented? That was wheels. F. To train wild animal to live with and work for human beings. Domesticate. Question 3. Write true or false against each statement. A. Farming made the life settle. True. B. Early man could make fire by rubbing their hands together. False. C. So children, you have to read the sentence carefully while giving the answers of the true and false. C. Discovery of wheel made the life comfortable. True. D. Early man could read and write. False. E. Early humans used water to keep away wild animals. False. F. The early man communicated through gestures. True. Now we will discuss the section B, children. Here you will give the answers to the questions. So question first, in question 4, you have to answer the questions in the what kind of answers? Short answers. A. Who are archaeologists? Answer. Archaeologists are the scientists who study human history and prehistory through the excavation or digging of sites. We all know that archaeologists are the persons who tells about the history of the early humans. B. When did early man appear on the earth? Answer. The early man appeared on the earth about 40,000 years ago. Yes, it is 40,000 years ago. C. Why did early man live in groups? Answer. Working and living in groups made his work easier and faster. It provided him safety too. Yes, this is the reason why the early men used to live in groups. D. How did early humans cover their bodies? Answer. The early humans did not wear clothes. They used leaves and animal skins to cover their bodies. Okay. Now E. Name 4 animals which were domesticated by early man. Answer. 4 animals domesticated by early man were dog, sheep, goat, and cow. F. Define the term farming. Now, what is farming? We can say, and here it is given as define the term farming. Answer. The science and art of cultivation on the soil, raising crops, and rearing livestock. That is farming. G. What were early humans scared of? So, children, let us see. The early humans were afraid of lightning, thunder, and rain because they did not have a knowledge of these. They were not aware why the thunder or storm is there. So they were scared of and they thought that this is something scaring for them. H. What is a community? Answer. A community is a group of people living or working together in the same area. People and communities might go to the same shops, schools, etc. Question 5. Answer the following in detail. A. Name the sources of our knowledge about early man. A. Answer. The sources of our knowledge about early man are A. Discovery of stone tools. B. Remains of shelters. C. Cave paintings. B. How was fire discovered? Fire was discovered accidentally. The early man struck 2 stones that gave a spark. The spark must have fallen on dried grass and caught fire. C. What are cave paintings? So let us talk about the cave paintings. Cave paintings are very old and were made by early humans. They are mainly about animals and hunting scenes. They tell us about the life of early humans. D. How did invention of wheel help early man? Answer. The invention of wheel helped early man in various ways. 1. Early man used the wheel to move the heavy objects. Number 2. Wheels were used to carry goods from one place to another. Number 3. It also led to the invention of potter's wheel. Fine. So now E, that is, what were the two uses of fire for the early man? Answer. Early man used fire mainly for number 1, that was keeping themselves warm, and number 2, keeping the dangerous animals away from them. So, my dear children, this was the revision for your question answers for your test 3, and we have revised it. Please go through it thoroughly and do the revision. Thank you, children.